Yo, what's going on, guys? It is Dives, Mr. Crockpot on Twitter. Our Sixers free agency targets continue with Otto Porter Jr. Guys, if you love the NBA or the Philadelphia 76ers, give this video a like. Please be sure to subscribe. Let's go! Otto Porter Jr. has likely earned himself a big raise off the one-year minimum deal he signed with the Golden State Warriors last offseason. At his best, Otto Porter Jr. can be a microwave scorer off the bench as a great off-ball three-point option that actually plays good enough defense. Here's a guy who nailed over 40% of his triples while finishing with a career-high 72% of his looks at the rim. He also brings defensive optionality. Otto Porter Jr. put together a 2.1 defensive box plus minus, which was one of the best marks in the entire NBA. That number is inflated a little bit by the Warriors team defense, of course, but he is still more than capable of being a 3-and-D wing for the Sixers or any team he chooses this offseason. Otto Porter Jr. is a fierce rebounder for his size and can hold his own against fours. He might not bring the toughness that Joel Embiid covets like a PJ Tucker, but adding a big wing on the roster with solid defensive potential and a consistent stroke would be a massive win for the Sixers or the Warriors or whoever he chooses this free agency period. His versatile defense, timely shot making, and rebounding will make him one of the bigger names during this upcoming free agency. Let's learn a little bit more about Otto Porter Jr. from the 2022 season.
To get defensive rebounds. Andrew Wiggins getting his up. Don't miss. Otto Porter Jr. three is perfect.
Rain back to Porter. Heat check, why not? Otto Porter! Oh, Porter. Bielitsa on the court for Golden State. And the shot off the hand of Porter Jr. That's 3 buckets early. Switch on Curry. Bielitsa. Porter from downtown. Good offense by the Golden State Warriors.
Poole gets inside, kicks it out. Payton up top. Porter, three-pointer. Otto Porter from downtown. After that hot start, Poole the crossover. He's got Tillman on. Otto Porter a three-pointer. That's good.
7 on the 24. Porter again, three-pointer. Puts it in. Back-to-back threes for Porter.
Porter sets the screen. Thompson, double team, kicks. Porter hits the three.
Curry on the baseline, finding Porter. And Otto loves the
one with Jones. Poole. Shot clock winding down. Porter gets an open look. In the fourth. Thompson in the corner for the lead. Porter.
For Ty Lue, we've already bought a minute for Paul George, plus the rest between breaks. That's another steal. Porter had it. Porter being rewarded. Porter finishing. Ice has been good, and this time Payton ran him off the line. And then the steal by Porter. He's doing everything. The bench unit again having another huge impact on this game. Keeps it alive. Oakland's been a spark off the bench. Made, stripped and stolen by Porter. Another steal for Otto Porter. So now on Toscano Anderson taking a turn on Paul George. He had 3 different Warriors guard him and force the air ball.
The team that would think he was that great of a three-point shooter.
Loose ball, quick outlet from 7 and 9. Look at that, up and in, quick 9. Well, that last Thompson jumper was a 2-pointer. As Patty Mills penetrates, looking for an opening. Swatted out by Porter. That's 4 block shots from Otto Porter.
Green's got 8 rebounds. He does not have an assist. Jones sheds the defender. And then he got caught in no man's land.
Guys, he looked him in the eye and said, I need you to understand that they are playing harder and smarter than us. We have to not only match that intensity, but we have to match it with our
kicks. You keep that ball movement up. Even the best defensive teams are going to struggle Nice overplay and beautiful steal foul by Otto.
Points all season. His season high was 14. Bertans and the Moody intercepted by Porter.
So that is our free agency preview of Otto Porter Jr. Do you think he comes to Philadelphia and gives the Sixers that wing that they so desperately need? Do you think he re-signs with the Golden State Warriors? Where do you think Otto Porter signs this offseason? Let us know down in that comment section below. Always be sure to subscribe. Give a like if you love the NBA and the Philadelphia 76ers. Follow me on Twitter at Mr. Crockpot. Stay awesome, everyone.